I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat, South America. And let me put a one in the chat. We're praying for you. There's a bunch of people that are going through it right now. I mean it. You're in our thoughts, and with an E, you hang in there. Everybody who's here, thank you so much. Keith Kingman wasn't able to attend One Hot Minute. We want to say hello. That's awesome. I go scroll back up to say hi to everybody. I'm going to get caught behind just like that. So please, if you're in the chat, say hello so I can say hello to you. Timothy Glass, Jason Ledford, Brock Bandy, Kristen Melinda. Hello, Jane. Thank you for being here. Disclosure, Aaron DiGiorno. And a 5x5. How good is that? Wes Lipern, good to see you. All right, so listen. Before we get going, happy anniversary to Charlie and Mary Mullins. 25 years. How exciting is that? Josh Cohen. Hello, my dude. Marty Mongoose. Brandon Collins. Well, you know what? We get some really amazing people in here tonight. Hit the like button. This is One Hot Minute. And I'm not fooling. One Hot Minute. Evening yogurt lovers, says Kellyanne. One's for all who need it. Thank you, Jane. Look at Kellyanne. Jumping right in there. I'm glad you're here, Kellyanne. I mean it. Look at this. Boy, isn't this the truth? All it takes sometimes is a few words of hope, direction, and love. And everything we expose about our personal struggles can be a healing process for all. Well, you know what? That's beautiful. And the thing is, it's true. Archie's mom, hello. Cindy G, glad to see you. Thank you for being here. And you know what's funny? I'm going through StreamYard. If I go through YouTube, all right, just through YouTube, I can see how many likes there are. I can't when it's through StreamYard. One of the weird things about StreamYard. So I have no idea. I know that there's about 25 people here right now. I don't know how many likes there are, but please hit the like button. Please, please, please. Here's the thing. YouTube is not giving us a lot of love. The way we're getting views and attention and reaching people is by you people sharing. Believe it or not, sharing and leaving a lot of comments. Look at this. Peninsula hot sauce. I reviewed a sauce of theirs. I did their sriracha pretty recently, and here is their jalapeno. Kind of excited about this. I appreciate everybody who's here right now. But do please hit that like. And listen, for goodness sakes, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please do that. Hi, Shannon Trim. You know, today is Katie Purry's 11-month. It's not birthday. You can't call it a birthday. It's a month day. 11-month day. That's what we should call it. She's laying on my bed sleeping. I tried to wake her up. She wasn't having any of it. She's a cat. She's a kitten, but she's still a cat. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about this sauce, because here's how this works. One Hot Minute is a kick in the pants. If you've never been a part of One Hot Minute, please put a 1 in the chat. Hola, Barbara, wait. Thanks for being here. Is there anybody here who has never done a One Hot Minute? I can't imagine that. You never know. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Is there anybody? But One Hot Minute, let me explain to you real quickly before I tell you what's in this sauce. I'd like to tell you what One Hot Minute is. One Hot Minute is where, hello, Drew V. Good to see you. Hi, Susie. One Hot Minute is where everybody get together on the half hour, because we start straight up on the half hour. Oh, yeah, I think it's the half hour. Or do I do it at quarter after? I can't remember. How about that? At the designated time, we all eat something hot at the exact same time. Before we eat it, everybody's going to type in the comment what you're eating. Like Connor Wrigley's here. Hi, Connor. Connor, what are you eating for 1 hot minute? He's going to tell us. And then what happens is once we all eat it, you guys tell me what your heat is. Oh, my goodness. Archie's mom has never done a 1 hot minute. All right, good. Here's what you got to do. Get something spicy. Anything. If you got sriracha in the fridge, if you got pepper, you got powder, it doesn't matter. Anything hot. Oh, no, Jane is not feeling well. Oh, I'm so sorry. Love you all. I will be listening, of course. If y'all get me riled up and just bust out with something. I hope you feel better. Honestly, Jane. Jane's one of the good ones. You all are, but Jane's special. Ragnarok. Do you know here in Salinas, Volkswagen makes a Ragnarok vehicle. It's a truck. True story. Matter of fact, next time I see one, I'm going to take a picture of it. Ragnarok. Man, I'll tell you what, there are cars here from existing car companies that you've never heard of. It's very, very strange. For instance, Tommy and I have seen on several occasions a Chevy Civic. No. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, nah, it's a Honda Civic. And you would be right, except if you're here, then it's a Chevy Civic. I've also seen a Chevy Accord. Volkswagen can't, or Honda can't be happy with that. Just saying. So anyway, let me tell you what I got. Please, I hope everybody's being a part of One Hot Minute. And if all you have is black pepper, you can use it because it has the word pepper in it. Whatever we got to do. Dizzy Dragon, you know what? There's a lot of people going through it right now. True story. And I see you. We're all going through something, you know? Connor had no idea there was such a thing. You got to be kidding me. One Hot Minute is so much fun. Connor, get something hot, anything. Doesn't matter what it is. But get something hot. Remember the Chevy Chevette. Kellyanne, you know what? Tommy had a friend named Fred. His first car was a Chevy Chevette. He called my brother and goes, dude, you want to go out tonight? And Tommy's like, yeah, what do you mean? He goes, I got a car. He goes, you're kidding. What'd you get? He goes, I got a Vet. True story. He goes, I got a Vet. My brother's like, you're kidding me. What? It was a green 4-door. But he shows up and it wasn't a Corvette. Like he was trying to, you get it. It was a Chevy Chevette. Well, you know what? They made 1 million of those things. So Ragnarok doesn't have anything too hot to take part in. It doesn't have to be too hot at all. As long as you're taking part, as long as you're here, it doesn't really matter. But it is fun. You're going to see. But get something hot. Now, what I do is I kind of do mine first because on the half hour, when we all do something hot together, I'm kind of explaining. You'll see. It's like a horror. Think Churchill Downs with spice. It's kind of what's going on here. Archie's mom says, I only go as hot as sweet chili sauce. I'm spicy enough. Yes, you are. And you know what? Sweet chili sauce is fine. Oh, office day today. Going to have to go raid the fridge. Yes, you are, Susie. Thumpaholic. Perseverance makes character. Boy, you know what, though? Who's persevering today? I think we all are, right? I'm telling you, if one of us is going through it, we all are. Look at this. Connor didn't know what it was, and he's busting out with Melinda triple extra hot with low restrictor removed. Savage. Look at this. There's something in the air. One's all around. You know what? Call me crazy. Italicize, we're good to see you, Dizzy. I'm glad you're here. Do me a favor. If you feel something's in the air, just so we're not all crazy, here, I'll even go first. We're going to put a deuce in the chat. I've been going through it today. Everybody is, I think. True story. Italicizer has some Reaper sauce. That's going to go. Get the yogurt. I said that because if I didn't, Kellyanne would have, right? You watch. In fact, she may already be typing it. $2.4 million if you measured it. I think so. That's Dizzy, though. Man, we appreciate Dizzy. Oh, look at this. Scorpion Pepper for the driver, holding the pin. All right, so listen. I'll take something hot on your next live stream. There you go. Love curry. That sounds like a deal, Ragnarok. And the next time, I promise you, the next time I see, look at all the twos. Everybody's going through it. Brandon, good to see you. Everybody's going through it. Lisa Trimble. Boy, there's something going on. I mean it. Isn't that weird? It's the enemy. And you think I'm fooling. I'm not. All right, so let me tell you what's in this sauce. Peninsula. You know why they call it Peninsula? Peninsula? Can anybody guess? It's on a peninsula. Salinas is a peninsula. We look out this way, but the gnarly side is that way, and they're somewhere in the middle. All right, so here we go. In this sauce, their jalapeno sauce is green paprika, green jalapeno, fresh garlic, pearl onions. Dane, it's good to see you. I'll get your pictures in the chat next to your name. It's a good question. I don't know. I have no idea. If somebody knows how he can fix his avatar so it can be his picture, let him know. I'm not the guy. Pearl onions. I don't think I've ever seen pearl onions in a hot sauce. Let me think. No, I haven't. Have you ever heard of pearl onions in a hot sauce? It's got vinegar, fresh parsley, spices, and salt. Let's give this thing a go. I know people who save their bottles, Dizzy. Ooh. Oh, it smells. You know what? I love when this happens. Have you guys ever had a sauce where Boy, my mouth is watering. Here's the deal. Sometimes you have sauce, and it's just sauce. It's fine, but it's just sauce, right? Every once in a while, you get a sauce, you take the top off and you smell it. It's like whoever made it, like Peninsula. They made, since they're here in Salinas, they came to my home, and today they cooked this for me in my kitchen. It smells that fresh. The Vidalia onions are sweet, Dizzy. I found that anyway. Oh, look at this. Found a wasabi dressing. Hate wasabi, but we've taken one for the team. Leaning into the pitch is Susie. You know what? I really like wasabi. Gives you the wasabi wiggle. It gets into your nasal cavities. And I think, has everybody done that? Has anybody overdone it with either wasabi? Usually when you're having sushi, you make a mistake and you put some of the, what's the other thing? Ginger. You put some ginger on it, then you throw too much of the green stuff. You know, I did a true story. I did a with, you can see it. That's how you know it's a true story. Heineken Skywalker. Very nice to see you. I was with College Boy and Big Al, and we got, who made it? I can't remember the company who made it. Schneider? I don't remember who that, but it was a whole bottle of wasabi. We had a wasabi chug. That video was demonetized instantly. It's weird how they do that. Heineken Skywalker, when are you going to make your own breed of super hot that we can bug? You know what? People have been asking me that for a long time. I hate to bum anybody out. I've never grown peppers. A lot of people know that. I've never grown peppers. So I'd like to do that. Jason says, Susie, is it real wasabi? No such thing as too much horseradish or wasabi. Love that nose burn. Now, quick question before I review this sauce. Do you guys think it's hot? Do you kind of interpret horseradish or wasabi to be hot? Like, to me, it's not hot. It's something, but it's not hot. It's like, it's rooty. It's a root. I don't know how to describe it, though, because to me, it doesn't really seem hot. Does anybody have a good way to describe that? You see, Dizzy wants a bit of chunk of the real deal root. It's unbelievable. It's like Moruga scorpion, but with sulfur gas. Well, you know what? Tease me with a good time. That sounds interesting. Pickled ginger is lovely. I got to stop talking and review the sauce because pretty soon we're going to be, so medium low. See, I need a tickle. There you go. It's kind of like a nasal tickle. Chip grip. Johnny, I received a warthog pepper in my chocolate primatali order today. I wasn't expecting it. What can I make with it? And how would you cook with it? I've never really cooked with peppers. I would just eat it. But you could put it on you can make a great quesadilla. Tommy is like an amazing cook, and he made a great quesadilla today. So I would do something like that. Capsaicin is like acid. Wasabi is like crack. Ha! There you have it. There you have it, Heineken. Actually, this is really good, too. I like this a lot. It's like super intense menthol feeling in the sinuses. That's kind of like it is. Wasabi is tickly. John Doe, I'm eating some pepper I got from Lone Star. Boy, Lone Star Massive Farms. I almost said massive. Massive Farms. They grow some great peppers. All right, so listen, let me review this. My mouth is watering. This is great. If you have questions, put capital Q's in there because it'll get my attention. If you have comments, capital C's, and I'll try to flag them so I can get to them. Just eat it and upload to YouTube. No recipe. There you go. All right, so from Peninsula, because I live on one, jalapeno. Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat, and 1 hot minute lime. I swear there's something in there that's not on the label. Jalapeno, wicked jalapeno forward. So that's lovely. Boy, I can taste the pearl onion big time, but tastes like there's something else in there. Just a minute. You know what it is? It's the parsley. Possibly the green paprika. It is in there. Just wasn't thinking it. Boy, this is really good. Very, very jalapeno forward. I know the POP, if you guys ever hear that, it means percentage of pepper. Like what percentage of this bottle is pepper? I bet it would be very high. It's delicious. Galthy, good to see you. It's not mystery. You know what? It's just that I'm off my game. Here's the thing. You don't really hear parsley in sauces too much. That's that's not a very, very common ingredient in hot sauce, I have found. Question from Dizzy. Is it acidic or more watery? It's not watery at all. It really isn't. This is a delicious hot sauce. You know what? My dad would love this. He would have loved this. Ragnarok, go, guys. Girlfriend, gotta go. Gotta go. Girlfriend needs me. Well, that's a really good reason to get out of here. Trust me. Would get me out of here. If I get the text, I'll have to get off, you guys. Sorry, guys. I gotta go. Got my phone. I'm waiting for it right now as we speak. Where are you? All right. So the heat on this, let me tell you the heat on this. Drew V, it is the parsley. I promise you. It is. Honest to goodness, how often have you heard me? Am I in rehab? No, I'm not in rehab. I go to rehab every Thursday, but it's not for me. We're trying to help a bunch of really great guys here in South America get sober. Question, Chimp Grip. Have you met pepper grower and owner of Hairy Beast? I have not. Billy Hammer, I have not. I would like to. You know, I find that the people in the chili community, the overwhelming majority of them are absolutely fantastic. They really are. Kellyanne says it needs a swirl of yogurt. The heat on this is, for a jalapeno sauce, it's got some heat to it. I mean, it's probably like a 1 or 2 on my scale, but the flavor is so good. And that interesting flavor that I couldn't put my finger on is absolutely the parsley. Capsaicin rehab. Oh, that's what he meant. Yeah, I suppose I'm in capsaicin rehab. I'm building my tolerance back up. Have a little bit more. I bet you money Tommy is going to love this. So this morning, Tommy made steak and egg breakfast tacos. I was thinking burrito, but it was a breakfast taco, and it was so good. There you go. At the rehab versus in it. It would be so good on eggs. Oh, man. Like, we're kind of on a steak and egg breakfast taco run, so I think tomorrow we'll probably have some. Tommy, you feel like making steak and egg tacos tonight? But tonight. Boy, you know what? You're going to love this hot sauce, dude. Chimp Grip, what spicy treat can you or should you put on biscuits? Man, what's on the biscuit? You know, it depends on what's on the biscuit. Use your imagination. Go with whatever you feel. There are no rules. It's kind of like music or art. It's whatever you're into. It depends on what I had. If it was like a sausage cheese biscuit, there's tons of different sauces you could use. So whatever you groove on. There is Peninsula hot sauce, folks. You'd love this. You really would. It's delicious. Look at this, the tired buffalo. I'm trying to post my picture. I can see it. I totally see you. Thank you for being here, the tired buffalo. Look at this. Beat is back. Was in Reno this weekend and went to Shields. Delicious fudge and jerky inside that place's cafe. You know, I've never been there. Used to live there for many years. Never went there. Here's the deal. Here's the truth with me. I'm sort of a hermit. He drinks that sauce. It's for 5-minute energy. Sauce is delicious. I didn't take that much off it. Really lovely sauce. All right. So listen, we're about 17 minutes away from at 7:30, or excuse me, 8:30 my time, because it's 8:13 right now. At 8:30, we are going to do 1 hot minute. So tell me what you got in your fridge. What are you eating? What is it? Shannon Trim loves hot sauce on breakfast burritos. I'm telling you, the steak and egg burritos or tacos that Tommy makes, this is going to be so good on it. Pepper jelly would be great on a biscuit. Good idea, Drew. Very good idea. Jason says, if it ain't eggs, it ain't breakfast. You guys ever like doing the breakfast for dinner? You guys like that? When my kids were little, every once in a while I'd cook. That was my go-to. It's easy. I can do breakfast well. Heineken says, have you noticed anything different between addicts in America and addicts in South America? I love what you guys are doing, by the way. Been a subscriber for a few years. Thank you, Heineken Skywalker. I love the name. I don't know if I see a difference, to be honest with you. To be really honest, I have not gone to rehab centers in the United States. I never did that. So I've worked with a lot of people that got sober, a lot, but it was usually a one-on-one sort of a thing. They would tune into the Love Boat, Tommy, my brother's channel. But so this is my first experience of going, to an actual facility. But I can tell you something. These guys are hungry to get sober. They're hungry to learn about God. And they're just very kind guys. Like the first day we went there, we were told there were 30 guys. There were 32. We've been there on 3 consecutive Thursdays. The first Thursday, I would say a little more than half of the guys were excited that we were there. There were a bunch of guys giving us the side eye, like that kind of thing. The second Thursday, all but about 4 or 5, maybe 6, were really excited. The 4 or 5 or 6 were not. Not like unmotivated. They just were kind of giving us the side eye. This past Thursday, everybody was so fired up, smiles for miles. Everybody was so excited. And the truth is, it transcends language. The opposite of addiction, whether you're in America, South America, it doesn't make any difference. The opposite of addiction is connection. And that's what's happening. We're giving these guys some connection. Chimp Grip, can you chug a bottle of the Source? 7 million Scoville. Not today. I couldn't. There was a day and there will be a day. I'm moving my tolerance back up. Uh-oh, spoon number 2. Here we come. Connor jumped the gun. That's all right. Next thing you know, you'll have a breakfast dinner up there. Tommy's slinging food. Oh, diner. There you go. Tommy's slinging food and he's splashing hot sauce all over everything. I'm not joking. Tommy is actually a fantastic cook. He really is. Spiffy Man's World. Do you think habaneros are hot? Yeah. They are, but they're unique in that they tend to sting, Spiffy Man's World. And they burn, but they sting more than they burn. And you all know what I mean. If you've ever eaten even a portion of a habanero, that sort of stings. So yeah, I think it's got some heat to it. Not only that, it depends on where your tolerance is. My tolerance is low right now, so it would be brutal. It would be. Although that wouldn't be brutal, but it'd be a lot harder than it was for me 6 months ago. Driver grew up around addicts. It's all different population on the reservation versus city natives. To me, like maybe their attitudes are different, but the cure is the same. It's connection, focus, a lot of talking, a lot of. You also have to have the will. You got to want it. You know what I mean? But I don't know anybody who likes being addicted to something. I don't. And most people that are addicted to something. They aren't getting high when they're using their drug. These guys in particular, they're on heroin. That's what their drug was. When somebody gets high on heroin, they only get high the first week or so. After that, they're just preventing sickness. True story. It's not a good time. It's not fun. So I think, I don't know anybody who's stoked about being addicted, Did you ever do the Pepper Palace, The End? I did. I haven't looked. I can't remember. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not sure if I did. I think I did. One thing that connects people is good food. Got to cook something and bring people together. Well, yeah. When we go this Thursday, last time of the week, we brought them lunch, and we didn't cater it. It wasn't anything spectacular, but we made lunch. I made sandwiches for everybody, and we're going to do the same thing this Thursday. But this Thursday, they're going to be better sandwiches. Drew said I did, and there you have it. I did The End, or the Source. I can't remember what it was. It was The Source or The End. The End. Got it. I'm trying to invent a pepper called the Azure pepper. That's blue for you folks. Yeah, just about bilingual now. Will be a vibrant blue color. Have a sour flavor. The heat will come in waves. What do you think, Johnny? You're teasing me with a good time, Chip. I think I would like it. It's supposed to be one of the hottest. I think it's mostly extract. I've got some I just never touched. You know, it's not bad. Here's the thing about extract. I like the burn. I hate the flavor of it. Every once in a while, you can get a sauce that has extract where you can't really detect it. If I can smell it, I'm going to be able to taste it. So I think there's been one or two cases where I could smell it and I still enjoyed it. Usually, if I can smell it, I'm just not going to dig the sauce. I had to leave the house quickly with my dog because he was losing his mind. So I'm caught up outside without anything spicy. Or that's it. I have to make up for it double next time. Not a problem. Krista Melinda Sheets, tube of terror peanuts. True story. Conversation is the best when sharing great food or good food. See, I'm thinking great and great meal. Loved the response. Thank you. I'm drinking Walker's Wood Jamaican John Canoe pepper sauce. Never even heard of it. See, here's the thing. There's a million hot sauces that I have not tried. Hey, Tommy, could I trouble you to turn on the AC a little bit? Sorry about that. Getting warm in here. That's a great question. What is the absolute best tasting 1 million plus Scoville unit sauce? Can I tell you something? There are so few sauces at 1 million. Seriously, 1 million. I'd have to think about that. 1 million is stupid hot for real. 10 minutes and we're doing 1 hot minute. So people, she's going to eat 2 of the tube of terror peanuts when we get home. Don't hurt yourself. All right, so we are now 9 minutes away from 1 hot minute. Get something hot. I'm going to have a little bit more of this because it is lovely. Thank you, Tommy. The jalapeno is great, but the pearl onions and the parsley, forget about it. Absolutely delicious. Is the sauce already hitting you up before you taste it? I actually tasted this earlier. Here's a tired buffalo. What I do is I always review my stuff before, because in a few minutes, in a few minutes, you guys are going to all eat your stuff, and I'm going to kind of, you'll see. I love 1 hot minute. It really is a good time. Dizzy would rather have whatever I'm having rather than Tapatio. This is really good. I think you'd love it. The flavor is really fantastic. I like Peninsula hot sauce. Look at that. Love Ace Ventura. That was a great movie. You know what my favorite Jim Carrey movie was? 2 of them, Liar, Liar, and Bruce Almighty. To me, those are the funniest. He's really good in those movies. It's not just, I like Dumb and Dumber too, but I thought Bruce Almighty and the other one that I mentioned, Liar, Liar, hilarious. Drew says, as most of us know, Johnny, not every sauce is as hot as advertised. True story. Dizzy says, hey, I have an idea. Give me a taste-o-vision. Boy, you know what? Taste-o-vision could be a thing. I've thought about it. Can you imagine if I could just push a button, a little thing would slide out with some sauce on it? Man, it would make it fun, wouldn't it? All righty then. Yeah, Liar, Liar is a fantastic movie. Really a good one. Fowler. Good to see you, dude. I'm glad you're here. 1 hot minute. We were only 7 minutes away. I'm so excited. Look at this. Archie's mom has never done a 1 hot minute. I'm going all out. I have chili cheese nuggets and a sweet chili dip. Boy, that sounds awesome. Blow my nose again, people. Truman Show is pretty good. You know what? I think if you're a content creator, the Truman Show hits different. It's a very interesting movie. Heineken Skywalker, do you tend to lean towards green sauces? Let me say. I do lean towards green sauces. Who knew? See what I did there? I love green sauces. I really do. I love green sauces a lot. I thought that was funny. Brock, can you imagine Taste-o-vision with Sir Stroming? Man, oh man, I'd have a lot of people mad at me. That movie is deep. It is. Look at that. There is my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. I love you. How's your back? I haven't talked to you today. You doing all right? He hurt his back. You guys can keep my son in your prayers. He's a good dude. Back is somewhat better to the point where I got to my computer. You gotta get, yeah, that's scary. You know, that work thing. I'm praying for you though, dude. The Truman Show's in the top 5. It's a good movie. Here's the thing. It's just a little on the heavy side. With some good moments, but just a little heavy. All right, 6 minutes away from 1 hot minute. Everybody ready? Everybody excited? Or am I doing this 1 hot minute for like 3 people? You guys all have something hot? I hope you do. I hope you do. I keep eating this sauce. This stuff is terrific. You know what? I bought 2 of these bottles. It was like $1.80, so I bought 2 of them. Harry Potter series is one of my favorites. After finish it. Also, he says, it's good to see you all. My son. Good dude. If you ever want to get a laugh, go back and look at a video. Kristen's going to find it. It was Tommy. It was Johnny Jr.'s first video that he did solo for the channel. It's one of the funniest. He was a kid. He was a lot smaller. He's like 6'2" now. He was a younger guy though. He starts off saying, "I'm Johnny Scoville's son. I'm his offspring." And he says, "I'm the fruit of his loin." I kid you not. I didn't know he was going to say that. I didn't know where it came from, but it was hilarious. Truman Show made me cry a little. You know what? If I'm in the wrong mood or the right mood, it'll make me cry a little bit probably. We are now 4 minutes away from 1 hot minute. Psalms 118:28. I misunderstood the 1 hot minute. Ate my pepper already. Kicked my butt. Psalm 118:28. It's okay. We're going to give you honorable mention for being excited. Not a problem. No one's going to be upset with you. Roland, Arthur, you got to be kidding me. Hey, thank you for being here. Just in time, even though it's late to the party. Listen, we have probably 3.5 minutes before 1 hot minute. You're not too late. Get something hot quickly if you can. I'm trying to catch up here, guys. I'm way behind. I've caught up. Here's the video, you guys. Don't watch it now because you'll leave. But later, watch this. It is hilarious. Especially if you, thank you, Kristen. You're the goods. If you consider now that he's probably 50 pounds heavier and 6 inches taller. Loins of the loom, Kellyanne. All right, we are close, people. We are now just a little over 3 minutes away from 1 hot minute. Galthy's always guilty. He is always eating the stuff before I should. It's all right. We're not mad at you. I'm going to have some more of this. Boy, this sauce is almost gone. This is a lovely hot sauce. Put it on your watch later queue. You know, I've never used the watch later queue. Have you guys ever? Do you guys do that? I never do it. Ever. I never have done that. Crazy, right? Probably should. See that? Wes Lightburn says to Galthy, no worries. Nobody's mad at you. It's no big deal. Oh, so we're about a minute and a half. What are we, about a minute and a half away? A minute and 45 seconds away from 1 hot minute. How long does the queue last? If it turns minute, is it a race or is it good for whatever? Just curious. Uh-oh. 10 takes or 10. Is that Takis? Blue bag. Yep. Takis. I use it, but never actually watching later. I just save videos. Could work. All right. So what are we looking at here? A minute and a half? Nope. We are about 60 seconds away. 60 seconds away. You ready? I'm ready. Just a little bit more. Wow. If I didn't have another bottle in the fridge, I wouldn't be eating this like this. Yeah. because it's so good I wouldn't want to go through it that fast. We're 35 seconds away from 1 hot minute. I found a sauce with scorpion peppers and some extract, topped off to 100,000 Scoville, they advertise. That's realistic. See, that's realistic. 100,000, a very, very, very hot sauce. About 15 seconds away, people. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? John, good to see you. 1 hot minute. Quickly, get something hot. Man, oh man, we have 7 seconds. Quick, get something hot, anything hot. We'll ratify it. As soon as you do it, it's good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 hot minute. Eat your hot stuff. Like right now, eat it. You'll see in just a minute, everybody's going to be posting what their heat is. Love 1 hot minute. Dizzy says, wow, I'm tasting, I'm taste-o-visioning the sauce. Oh, it's got a green vegetable tone. Stop it, Dizzy. He's right. So I wonder if there's how to get, yep, Jeremy Fowler, 2 right off the bat. Nice. What'd you eat, Fowler? I forgot. Wes Lightburn out of 3. Connor Wrigley, 2 or 3 right now. But he also ate early. He's probably going to eat some more. Look to see that rise. Kellyanne sitting at 2. Drew V, volcanic green lava orange. Jason Ledford, 2, possibly a 3. We'll see. Look to see that rise. John, did you ever get anything hot? Oh, Lisa Tribble. What'd you? Oh, Swampadelic for Fowler. Texas Pete. I love Texas Pete. Never had before. Half a teaspoon. That's bold. Lisa, you can just do a few drops. You don't need half a teaspoon. Her tolerance is climbing. I'm in the astral plane right now behind. Not drinking water to make this one worse. 5 out of 10 already and rising. I like to hear it. That's going to get high. That's the highest one so far is a 5 from Roland. 2 for Susie. Oh, Fowler's creeping up on Roland. 2 of 4. Kiddo's Pepper said 2. Super hot chocolate powder mixed with Texas Pete at a 4 for Brock Bandy. Disclosure Aaron sitting at a 1.5. Solid 3 for Connor Wrigley. Wes Lightburn out of 4. Look to see Roland. He was climbing fast, right? Right out of the gate, he had a 5. I got a funny feeling he's going to be the dark horse here. Kellyanne had sweet hot mustard because my husband ate all the horseradish. As a good husband will. Nothing here, John. It's okay. You're here. You're here. So you're eating spice and spirit. We're good. So it looks like Fowler's tapping out at a 4.5. Great flavor, though. Okay at a 2 with a light sweat across the brow for Aaron Disclosure. Jason Ledford still at a 2, but traveling back of the throat and moving towards his stomach. Dizzy prefers the texture of Valentina, but the sour tone works better than Tapatio. Drew V, spice stuffed nachos, sitting at a 2. Pepper Poppy, hi Sam. Eat something hot, my brother. Thank you, John. I'm glad you enjoyed this. Cindy G, tongue and mouth, love the taste. A bit of hot for me, but my throat is not liking this. Oh my, that isn't nice. Sides of the tongue out of 3 for Heineken Skywalker. Rick Smith, 10, but crush them up. What are we talking about here? That's crazy. I'm proud of you, Rick Smith. Johnny, I'm unbelievable. Come on. You're awfully kind, John. Pappy in the house. Okay, West down to 1.5. Ice cream is killing it. I think Roland is still going to be the high one at 5 right now. Topped out at a 3. Very comfortable 3 for Connor Wrigley. A good showing for his first 1 hot minute. Proud of him. Dizzy down to a 0.1. My nose is stuffed. I think I need some more hot sauce. Christopher, it's still 91 degrees out while I walk my dog. Does that count? I think it does. You're a mod, so I give you some bonus points for that. So Dizzy says, I can tell I'm feeling something, but it's not uncomfortable. Hi, Katie Purry. Katie Purry's 11 months old today. Come here, Katie. Come here, Katie. Sydney Yogurt to the rescue. You ever have your Siri all of a sudden just perk up for no reason at all? Mine does that sometimes. Mild sauce is hard to gauge. That is a very, very true statement. It is. I mean, a 10's easy, right? Holy mackerel, I'm at a 10. But a 2, it's like, oh, what is it really? Okay, Brock Bandy's sweating, headphones sliding off out of 5. So we've got a race here. Roland, are you still at a 5? Because I've had Brock's chocolate super hot sauce. I wouldn't doubt it if that climbed higher. Disclosure is sitting at a 1 with lingering mouth burn. Sam's been burning for a few hours now. Sam's a chili head. Katie's a celebrity. She is. Katie, where are you? She's got a nap. What she does, she's usually hungry. She eats like every 3 hours, like every 3 hours she's eating. So Jason says it does count. We have 90 plus until 8 or 9. That's not cool. The real feel, triple digits. I remember being in Houston when I first moved there. I was driving by Moody Bank. I was leaving a job where I was a waiter. And I'm not joking you. It was like 101 or 102 at 12:02 at night. Completely dark, middle of the night, triple digit. I'm like, this sucks. I don't know why I live here. I love that mild lip and tongue tickle. I do too. Light burn down to a 0. You're awesome, Wes. You guys are amping me up. I took out fresh Scotch bonnets. You know what? Fresh pods always burn hotter than sauces will. Ledford, solid 2, starting at the middle of my tongue all the way to the top of my stomach. Wow. That's a good burn right there. See that? But Squirrel is in a class of her own. You hear that? Tommy Scoville? Squirrel's in a class of her own. She is. What we always say is that Squirrel is the queen of everything. Squirrel's the queen of everything, and Katie's the princess of everything else. Because who wants to see me blow my nose? Nobody. Roland, not used to these hotter ones. Had to get rid of some spit coming out at a pace. So did you climb higher than a 5? I need to know that. Let me know where you're at, Roland, because right now you and Bandy are kind of tied at a 5. I'm looking to see who gets honorable mention. You all get honorable mention just for being here. But a 5 is pretty stout. We've had some really fun, very memorable 100 minute. You guys were here for the time that Tommy did a speed run with the Tube of Terror and chundered in the bathroom loud enough that everybody in the stream heard him and had waves of calf cramps for the evening. That part wasn't fun. I don't know why you didn't like Mexican Lindo green sauce. I thought it was like acceptable for chips and stuff. You know, I'm weird. Green sauces to me are either fantastic or I have only poured out like I think 2 bottles of sauce during a video, and I think every time they were a green sauce. Jason Ledford's got a tortie named Turtle. It's pretty cool. Torties are awesome, but boy, they have attitudes. Roland got to a 6 for a while, but it stopped hurting there. All right, so I think Moisés Jimenez, love you, dude. I need to email you or talk to you. I hope you're doing well. Brock Bandy, did you climb higher than a 5? Because as you see, Roland hit a 6. I think Roland may have top honors tonight, but you never know. That's fantastic. Fowler says, legend has it. You can still hear Tommy's barf call echoing in that house to this day. True story. Yep, Mexican Lindo green and Yucatan Sunshine green. The Yucatan was so bad that I thought there's no way it tastes like that. I thought it may have been a bad sauce. So I went back and bought another bottle, poured that one out too. Rick Smith, it's hot. Enough for me. I used to eat hot sauce every night. I'm going to succeed. My nose is pouring. 5, but a wuss. Now listen, we have a couple 5s. And Brock Bandy's down to a 2. I think we have 3 people that hit 5, but Roland ran to a 6. Only for a moment, but he does take top honors there. Wasn't that great? I love One Hot Minute. Sam, I've been lucky and blessed, most importantly, enough to learn from the best, some of the best. I don't know who those people are. And you know what? I just did the same thing. I learned from some of the best. All right. Pancake is a cute name, Kelly. Oh, that's her cat's name? I missed that. It's not really hot anymore, but I really like the chili toothpaste with a little ghost pepper in it. It still gets a lot of tingling though. That's actually ghost pepper extract in that sauce, or that toothpaste. Yes, she uses hot, spicy toothpaste. So do I. When I came here, I have like 6 tubes of that stuff. A great comment. Tired Buffalo, Dizzy Dragon, those names sound like old school drug slang names. Oh, that's funny. Tickled me. Dane, yeah, I'm definitely the outsider. I don't eat peppers or enjoy heat at all. However, you guys do fascinate me. We're a weird bunch, Dane. Can I tell you something? If you said, I never would have guessed you don't eat spicy stuff. You know, I love anybody who hangs out with us. I do. I love all chili heads. But to me, if you don't eat anything spicy and you choose to hang out with us weirdos anyway, I have a special bond with you. I love the people that watch that don't eat spicy stuff. That's special. Gouty, a pepper in the tube? No, it's actually it's like toothpaste, but it's got ghost pepper extract in the toothpaste. True story. I got it right there in my bathroom. Uh-oh, John says, I met a guy at the gym who said he had a shot of Carolina Reaper moonshine and it ruined his night. But for real, I don't think that's very funny. Let me tell you this. Back when I was somebody who still consumed alcohol, I had somebody send me some moonshine, like the real stuff. It had scorpion peppers in it. And I don't remember how many, but if you did let it sit, the bottom inch and a half was red and the top was clear. You shake it up, it looked like Bloody Mary mix. And I think I did 3 shots of it. I don't know if Johnny Jr. is still here. He'll remember that. He was with me. I don't know if I did 3 shots of it or 4 shots of it in the course of the video. And I ended the video. Everything was great. The video stopped. The video is funny because it said 20 minutes later. I was dying with cat cramps. It was terrible. But that was the real deal. Dizzy sounds like something sold in the back of a Black Sabbath concert. That's great. Might be the moonshine that ruined that the night. Yeah, you're right. That's really cool, though. I'm glad you're here, Dave. Moonshine is sneaky. Yeah, I suppose. I only had it one time. It had, scorpion peppers in it. Fowler says, the more one hot minute we do, the more I look forward to the next one, especially when new people are here. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I think we should do one you can't do it scheduled. You can't have a scheduled one because it's not as much fun. When I spring it on you, don't know what's going to happen. The idea of doing that when my kids were little, my kid's mom and I used to do this on a Friday night. Not all the time. I don't know if Johnny Jr. remembers this, but we'd wake them up at like 10 o'clock at night after they've gone to bed. And we're like, it's movie night. They'd freak out. We'd watch a movie, then put them to bed again after, and we could sleep until like 9 o'clock in the morning because they would sleep till noon. It gave us a bit of a break on Saturday morning. But they were excited. If we told them it was going to happen, it wouldn't have, they wouldn't have even gone to bed. So I kind of think it's the same thing. It's more fun to spring it on you guys. Oh, the most ill-advised experiment in college was Everclear. Once and never again. I think a lot of people, you know what? And you know this, Kristen, psychologists call that one trial learning. I made a mistake with that. Hold on a sec. I've got some that I did with my friends, Moonshine and my Ghost Scorpion and with Reapers in it. That's crazy. Pepper Pappy. I use a mix of Everclear and 50% whiskey when I make tincture. That'll do it. That'll get the job done. Cindy G. 2 here said not spicy, but yeah, no, not me, honestly, not taking part again. But I tried a touch of mild salsa with massive amount of sour cream, maybe. I stay out of taco night too. You know what, Cindy? I'm just so glad you're here. I think you're cool as can be. You know what? You guys are all so nice. Tommy has said this before, but my superpower and Tommy's is just that I don't know why, but we sort of attract the best people there are. 65 million YouTube channels. The best people are right here. I'm not just saying that. I mean it. You guys are great. That was Katie jumping off the counter. When Squirrel jumps off the counter, you can't hear her. When Katie jumps off, you should hear the noise it makes. Moonshine isn't fun. I had a friend that made it and would bring it to the bar, giving out samples, trying to sell it. I'll tell you what, you brought him to the right place, right? Selling moonshine in a bar, how could you go wrong? Don't blame the peppers, says John and Dizzy. I wonder who has the mildest 1 hot minute. You're only asking because it's you with a 0.2. You know the answer to that. Renee B, I'm glad you're here. Don't apologize. Just delighted that you were able to make it. I think someone did cinnamon stick once. Cinnamon's funny. It's got to burn, right? Heineken says, is the endorphin rush worth it sometimes or every time? It depends. Sometimes you do it and it's just wonderful. And sometimes you do it and it's followed by terrible cramping. If you can manage to attain a great endorphin rush without the severe cramping afterwards, boy, is that worth it. It's a great feeling. Kelly had Dizzy throwing shade. 40 likes with 42 people. That's a great ratio. Boy, that really is. Thank you guys for doing that. I concur, says Drew V. We always have a great group, Johnny. We do. We're fortunate that way. You guys are awesome. Raw garlic is a fun. Somebody, I can't remember who it was. Somebody used to message me all the time saying, you got to do a garlic challenge. You got to do garlic. I love garlic. Barbara says, when we lived in the mountains of Virginia, a friend visiting from Michigan begged to try moonshine. Found him on the kitchen floor the next morning with his head in the dog dish. It's funny. That's funny to me. Roland says, after a hard start, my habanero plant finally started giving fruits. Maybe soon I'll be more acclimatized to hot again. I'll tell you what, habaneros will get you there. People don't realize it'll get you there. Habaneros are hot. Plus, they sting, and that's a beautiful thing. It's a different kind of burn. Do you know how many people have eaten a habanero and said, I'm done? Because they think if a habanero is just this hot and the other peppers are up here, what is that like? They don't sting like habaneros. But I should make more. You should make gauntlets like LA Beast. LA Beast is a beast. He's the first person that I ever subscribed to. That was my first channel I ever subscribed to like 1,000 years ago. But you want to talk about a legend? That's a word that gets tossed around too much. That guy's a legend. I've said this every time I talk about him, I say this because it's the truth. If you remove LA Beast from the YouTube platform, I mean, like he never did it. I don't mean like he quit now, but if he never ever did what he did, do you know how? I mean, it would be a lot smaller of a platform. There's so many people that started a channel because of him. It's amazing. Dane, I saw him comment on your video. Yeah, I'm a mod on his channel, actually. He's a good guy. Let's summon him. Dizzy, you're a freak. I love you anyway. Connor says, habanero is what I tell people who want to get into hotter stuff or start building their tolerance up to start with. Kind of my go-to, honestly. It's a great pepper. I know people that can't get anything hotter. If all you can get is a habanero, you can build your tolerance by eating multiples. Look at that. John, I know you because of Beast. He's an awfully nice guy. He did the Tube of Terror. He did the Tube of Terror 2.0. He's done a bunch of challenges that we came out with. So he's a good guy. He is. He calls me an animal with peppers. Here's the thing. I used to be. I'm not there, but I'll get back. It's not going to happen, Heineken. I promise you. It would be fun to do a collab. It's just not something he's into. Plus, I live in a different continent right now. So, kind of difficult. But I would love to do one with him because he's fun. Mike Chili Eskimo. Good to see you, dude. See that? That's Mike Chili Eskimo. It's a good dude right there. You know what? I've seen all of his. The fire one is hilarious. The one that I can't watch from him, you couldn't pay me to watch it. You could, but it would cost a lot. When he eats the cactus, nah. That's not a good time for me. It's not a good time watching that. Like, I don't like watching people fall down the stairs and break an ankle. I don't think that's funny. And to me, watching a dude eat a cactus, nope. No. I can't watch it. If I get like a popcorn kernel stuck in my throat, it bums me out. He ate a cactus. Are you joking me? I don't want to talk about it. Stop it, Dizzy. He thinks it's funny. It's not. It's terrible. Terrible. And John, that's the one that got me hooked on him. I love all of this stuff, but I just will not watch that one. I won't. Can't make me. I don't know why you did that. Of course, he's saying, why did you jump out of a plane and eat 10 peppers? So, I mean, I get it. I get it. You know what, Heineken Skywalker, how often are you playing guitar nowadays? I've touched my guitar one time since I've been here. And the problem with that is I've lost so much skill. I got to get back to playing again. But right? I'm done in about 4 minutes or so. Tommy, my brother, he's a guru. He's going live in 4 minutes. Or not 4 minutes. Are you going at 5 after? 5 after the hour, Tommy's going live. So, and I love guitar, but here's the truth of it. I was using it as an escape. And where if you do it for like an hour a day, or, I was playing 3 or 4 hours a day. And it was because I was hiding from things, and I was using that as the vehicle to do that. I'm not even joking. It took a while to figure that out. I love guitar, but I'm not a musician. I'm not very good at it. So for me to maintain, I have to play a lot, and I don't have that kind of time right now. Are you kidding me? 1 hot minute tonight? I have ripe Thai chilies, ghosts, and scorpion pods. Dealer's choice. Max Power, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Chili Eskimo, you're a good dude too. Thank you for saying that. Don't let that get around. Here's the thing. Not everybody believes that. A lot of people don't believe that. Yucky Rory. How good is that? Guitar tolerance lowered. It has. It's funny. And it's a bummer too, because I brought my guitar with me. I should be playing, but I'm like, here's the thing. I'm in a different country. There's so much stuff to do here. If I were playing, I'd be thinking, what should I be doing right now? And I'm not done with it. I promise I'm not, because I love guitar. I do, but I can't love it to the point where I'm avoiding things that are really important because I'm playing guitar. If I was a phenomenal guitar player or was in a band, it'd be different, but I'm not. I'm kind of a hack. The cool thing about nopales is they change color a lot depending on the climate. They can be acidic if stressed, and grassy if on shade. He's the authority. I'll take his word for it. Yes, I am the same way. I love to turn my brain off and play. It's definitely therapeutic. Yeah, if I was in a bad mood, I could sit down and play something, and depending on what I'm going to play, it kind of brings out different emotions. I sobered up from chili peppers. That's hilarious. I'm on the chili wagon. That's funny. Look at that. Kiddo said she would join again if she's home next too. That's awesome, Cindy G. I like to hear that. Dizzy is he a botanist? He's definitely a botanist. My parents grow edible cactuses. Wait a minute. So it's an edible cactus. I'm going to go watch that video now. So maybe there was a trick to it? Nopales. I pronounce it. Prickly pear pods. I've had jam made out of that. I missed something good by Gathy. Oh yeah, his parents grow edible cactuses. Okay, we're just wrapping this up. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. You know what? Let me ask a question. At the beginning of this video, I said I was kind of going through it today. Jay Long, good to see you, dude. A bunch of people were going through it, right? Does anybody feel better? Let me do this real quick. How about that? See that? Hey, BMC, thanks for being here. Everybody, I hope you guys are feeling a little bit better. You know what? Right at the end, we get people that are just sad people. I'll pray for you. Be kind to somebody, all right? We'll see you guys tomorrow. El Diablo, thank you so much. You know what? Gain some class, my friend. Thank you. I have the best mods. See, I don't care how much money you're going to give me. It's not worth that. I love you guys. Join Tommy in about 10 minutes from now. Be kind. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat in South America.